Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Sofie, and I'm here proudly representing Budi Mulia II Junior High School. Now that I'm here, I want you all to think about this one question. Okay, here it is. How do we prepare the youth for a better future? Let me elaborate. What does it mean to empower the younger generation to create a better and more improved future? In this speech, I want to unpack 3 things: what that means, why it matters, and how we can actually do it. So to start, let's define what it means to empower the youth for a brighter future. So to empower is to motivate, to uplift, embolden, and inspire. But empowering a whole generation to create a future, does that kind of empowerment just mean motivating the youth with fancy words but never any action? Does it mean praising them but never trusting them with any responsibility? Or does it mean giving them all of the power but never teaching them values, knowledge, or purpose? No. Real youth empowerment for the betterment of our future is these 3 things: to educate, provide opportunities, and to build confidence. So let's start with education. That's school, right? It's where we learn the most. Science, math, history, all of it. But education that empowers is so much more beyond just memorizing facts and passing exams. Real education should make us curious. It should make us ask questions. True education should give us experiences so that we can learn how to solve problems in our own way. When education inspires you, it empowers you to not just survive the future, but also to shape it. For example, there's these 2 students. They both study in class diligently. They both take notes all the time. They both listen to the teacher's lectures attentively. But this one student, she attends a school activity like debate or student council. Don't you think this one student would be more well prepared for real life than this one who doesn't attend debate and student council? So education is the foundation, but it doesn't stop there. It's not nearly enough on its own, because once we have knowledge, we need chances to actually use it. And that leads us to opportunities. See, opportunities are like bridges from what we've learned that lead to what we can achieve. Opportunities give us the chance to reach out, take on responsibility, test our skills, and see what we're really capable of. As an example, when young people are given the chance to organize a charity program at school, they don't just learn about following instructions, planning, and maybe some teamwork with their friends. They also learn how to solve the inevitable, unexpected problems. They learn how to take the initiative to step up. And they learn how to handle the responsibility of turning an idea into a reality. So we've established that once you have knowledge, you need chances to test it. The thing is, sometimes the first time you give it a go, it isn't always perfect, is it? Most of the time, you need multiple tries to get it right. And that is where building confidence comes in. We all need to build the confidence, to build the belief that it is okay to fail. It's okay to fall down and to get back up. We need to believe that every attempt, every try, you're closer to achieving your goal. And that is why education, opportunities, and confidence is what we need as a youth to create a brighter future. Now we know what it takes to become better step by step, but the next question is why? Why must we be empowered in the first place? And why does it matter so much? So the truth is, we are not just the leaders of tomorrow, but we are also the voices of today. If we are not given the space, the tools, and the confidence to grow, then society loses out on all of our ideas, our creativity, our energy, and our inventions. But when the youth are empowered, we can innovate. We can all use our voice. We can even start solving problems that even adults in the now struggle with. We are the future. We are the doctors who will save lives, the teachers who will shape minds. We are the inventors who will discover solutions that no one else has seen before. We are the leaders who will guide nations, and that future begins with empowerment. Now we know what youth empowerment is and why it matters, but those are just the first steps. The real question is, how do we make it happen? It starts with giving young people chances to grow. For example, competitions, just like this one, they play a big role. Whether it's debate, science fair, even sports, they teach us to step out of our comfort zone and test our skills out in the wild. Number 2, student-led projects. They also play a huge role, like organizing a school festival or an environmental project where we have to learn responsibility by actually carrying the whole weight and brunt of it on our own shoulders. It is entirely also about building skills that we don't always get in the classroom, whether it's art, public speaking, entrepreneurship. And lastly, we need platforms where our voices matter. Debates, youth councils, or writing and speech competitions like this one that make our voices heard and not ignored. When these opportunities exist, empowerment stops being just a word. Empowerment becomes something we experience and live out every single day. So here's the point. Empowering the youth isn't about waiting for tomorrow. It's about starting today. It's about giving us education, opportunities, and confidence to rise and grow. Because that brighter future that everyone seems to be talking about, it doesn't start years from now. It starts the moment we believe in ourselves. And it starts the moment society believes in us. That future begins here, and that future begins now. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.